Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Why am I having a hard time saying that? I don't know. I really do not know. It is another beautiful morning on Growler's Farm. That's right. You better remember it's Growler's Farm. You just work here. Okay, yeah, right. So we've got another harvest ready to go, and we have our first load of silage ready to go too. So there's a couple things we need to do, and I think first things first, I need to figure out where I'm going. Harvester. Okay, let's go get this harvester. The other harvester is sitting over at the biogas plant. Come on, move it. But I tell you though, I didn't realize. Oh, I did. I realized, the flat trailer I got for hauling seeds and stuff. That it turns out that mod that I got that from had some bigger tippers that were of the right type, so I was actually able to get one of those. Actually, let's just do this because it's easier to do. Enter vehicle. Okay, there we go. Set that up. We'll unfold that. So you can see that all there is all ready to go. We do have a little bit of stuff in the way. This is gonna not work at all, is it? Shoot. Well, I'll deal with it however I can deal with it. But yeah, so this is the same. It's filthy, but it's the same brand or whatever as that flatbed. You can tell it's the same blue and white. And so this works a little bit better. This is almost the size of our big trailer that the man semi hauls behind it. All right. So that's going. That's going to be able to get one row, and that's it. So what we need to do next is, all right. Let's try doing this. First of all, I want to get a new tractor. Partial because now with doing corn, we got to plow after every harvest, and it just is taking forever. So the tractors I got for that, those Massey Fergusons, I think it's these guys. Yeah, these guys right here. They meet the power requirements. They meet the minimum power requirements, but they really struggle to pull that plow. So I think it's time for us to go large. Let's just see what we can get here. We've got 600 and some odd thousand. We can pretty much afford anything here we want. 336, 362, 394. Challenger seems to be the toughest. Let's take a look at the MT900 series here. Yeah, I want one that's just, gonna haul that thing with no issue. It's got its own built-in weight on the front. It doesn't have a front attachment, and I'm not sure I like that. Let's see. Do any of these big ones have front attachments? I don't think they do. What do you got? You've got like a hitch attachment, but that's sort of pointless. And looks like we have to go all the way back to this, which is nowhere near powerful enough. All right. All right. All right, so forget this and get the bigger engine, which brings it up hugely. Holy cow, triple tires. Triple tires. You've got to be kidding me. Twin tires, wheel weights, standard. Why would I want triple tires? I have no idea why I would even want triple tires. I was going to get double tires, but okay. God, I hope that this is right. Okay. There we go. And then we need a loading wagon. Where are they? Augers. There they are, right here. And let's see. It's the biggest loading wagon I can get right here. I don't know if we really need one this huge. It's pretty handsome. Oh, well. Do I have enough? I have just barely enough money. Oh, jeez. Okay. So let's go to the store and pick up our new stuff. Boy, is this thing a monster. Yeah, I had a problem with the thing tipping, tractor tipping over trying to pull this plow. That's why the plow was sitting here. We will come back for that later, though, because right now what I want is to get this guy and take it over to the biogas plant. There we go. And let's see what we can do over here. Goodbye, train. God, this thing is so huge. I mean, it doesn't look like it when I'm all zoomed back. Even from this angle, it doesn't. Well, yeah, it does sort of look huge, but you can't tell until you just compare it. I mean, look, it's like the size of a harvester. It's so wide. It takes up the whole road. Helper 1 has a nearly full grain tank. Ooh, shoot, yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. We're just going to have to put up with things being a little screwy for the first couple of minutes. What I want to do is, you may have noticed when I went to the get the forage harvester that we've got some chaff that did not get covered, and so it did not ferment. And what I'm hoping, first off, is to get that out of this stuff. And I'm hoping it'll let me do that if I leave the rest of it covered. That little flattening thing seems to be fairly pointless. Okay, lower you, turn you on. Let's see. Now let's see if I can pick up the chaff with this forage harvester first. If I can... I did pick up a little bit of chaff there. We are not picking up much, though. Wow, this is not working very well. So what I was hoping is that I could just drive over this a couple of times and pick up all the chaff and then develop it, and then dump it into the next bunker over. The one that's empty at the moment, because it's going to be a pain in the rear if I'm picking this stuff up when we're trying to do things. Alright, so that's not going to work anymore than it already has. I suppose I could spend an hour going back and forth across there, but we got some. Okay, you just dump there. There we go. Okay. Now, can I do this from within the wagon? Let's find out. Okay. I think I need to get out. Open silo. Why did it only open just this teeny tiny little bit here? See, I was hoping that we could just do this, but I don't think this is going to work properly. And why is it only opening a little bit at a time? It's not going to let me open it anymore. Alright, so this method is not going to work. Well, crap. Why won't you work? It's really, really annoying. Oh, I was hoping that since these things would carry silage, that would let me just run this thing over it to pick all the stuff up, and then do that. Yeah, well, made a little bit of cash off from it. Okay, let's see. We need to jump around a little bit here. I don't want that truck. I want this truck. We'll go do this. Alright, so that's not going to work. So I'm guessing what we need to do is actually get the conveyor belts like I would do in Farming Simulator 2017? Yeah, that was the last one, 2017. Was there a 2013 or was 2015 the first one? I don't remember. Okay, you do your thing. That's not what I wanted. Get rid of you, fold you up. Where is... there it is. So yeah, as you can see, it gets just over one row, one pass, I guess I should say, not one row. And that's all. That's all we can get into this trailer, and this is the biggest trailer I could get. As it just produces so much chaff. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Hello? Why did you quit unloading? Hello? Can I please drive forward and start unloading this shit? Why does it not want... oh, I know why. Because we have the harvester selected instead of... instead of this thing. What if I do this? Will this work? Come on. There we go. There we go. Finally. But yeah, doing this just takes forever to do. I hope this nets us some really good money, because it is just really a pain in the rear. Oh man, and am I going to be able to do this properly with okay, with this opened at the wrong end now? So I opened it at this end, but if I'm going to use conveyor belts, I need it open at this end. Ah. Okay. Alright, let's take you. And I'm gonna... I don't know. Can I just park this over here for now? Yes. Okay. I like the articulation in the middle. Okay, so... you know, I swear it said the... did it say the top speed on this was 43 or 50, or 40 or 50? But obviously both were wrong anyways. Top speed's 43 on this one. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to need a pickup, an unloader, and a couple of regular ones. It's going to take a little while to maneuver all these guys in place. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And once I get them in place, I'll bring you back. So, BRBs. So, it has been 4 in-game days and 3 real-world days since I started this. Jeez. And yes, I have been putting hours into this game every day. after that complete disaster of everything, of buying and rebuying trailers and everything on Sunday, um, things have finally started to come together. You can see it took me 4 days to empty this. And we've been paid 3 times because it turns out now this only pays at midnight, which is very strange. But you can see we made, so that's 300 and what, 330, 550,000. So more than 500,000 off from one harvest. One harvest. And I've already, filled this one here, which is going to be more of a pain. I think in the future I'm going to only have to do, one in every 4 or 5 with the silage harvester. I'm only going to fill up one of these, this inner one. I'm going to stop filling up this one because it's further away and therefore it's going to be harder to empty. But we're going to skip that for right now, and somebody has finished their job. Who was it? Not you. What field are you on? You are on this field. Well, I'm surprised. I thought you would have been the first one done. You're not actually done. You're just stupid. Ah, well, I had Lance on that tractor. Poor Lance. No, not poor Lance. Absolutely nobody thinks poor Lance. Oh, no, that's right. This one, it was growing weird. We need to go down the other end to start this up. Yes, once again, it's... If I don't skip a day in between harvests, then the weeds grow in weird patches. It wasn't too bad this time. This field was all screwed up. The other 2 fields, the weeds grew more or less normally. But this one grew in the middle of the field, so I started the weeder and then it started growing this direction. Oh, yes. And as you can see, I did get some building done. I absolutely had to. I mean, like I said, it's been 3 days, real-world days, since I started this. So I got our expansion done here. I leveled this area all out. I ended up putting in more than I expected. But I tell you, this shed here, I absolutely love. I can drive in one end and drive out the other. So yeah, I laid this shed down here right at the end of the biogas plant. We got a little washer here. And this is the mod I've been talking about for a while now that lets you buy stuff, buy your seeds and stuff. So seeds, liquid fertilizer, or no, solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and herbicide. And I put another fuel tank here. But this is the one I've been talking about that lets you, buy it right on your farm like the old days. It does cost you more. I presume you're just paying for the delivery. I don't know how much more. I don't know if it'd be worth it just to turn on, worker buying. But I sort of like having to fill the tanks. It, adds a little bit more immersion. Then I added this little shed here so that we had some storage for smaller equipment like these guys, the fertilizer sprayers. I may end up replacing these soon, though. Let's jump. Of course, it would jumpy. So I took out this one shed, and now it gives us a neat. I was able to actually smooth the ground. You can see after getting rid of that shed, but it gives us a nice parking area for our harvester, so it's not stuffed up there next to the dog anymore. Anyways, so we've got all of that done. Let's jump around between vehicles again. Here we go. This is where I wanted to go. So I've been clearing out this area, which this is part of the biogas property. And I flattened this all out because the next thing I want to get into that we've been working on, and you can see we do have some money, is horses. Large horse paddock. Now, if I can remember how to fit this in here, because I was test fitting this, and it was a nightmare. Let's see. I had to just put it in just the most specific way in order to get it to fit. Oh. It liked that spot right there. Okay. Here we go. Why did you just do that? Okay. Let's come and fix this. Is this the right one? Looks like it. Okay. So let's see. I think I'm going to have to refix that because I want to make it dirt along there. Well, that works fine. That looks fine. And then we are going to need to put in some dirt paths along the other areas. Okay, and we'll go dirt along here. Now I am going to flatten out that other stuff, but you remember I made the mistake before of flattening before I built stuff, and it caused weird heights. So that's why I didn't flatten it out ahead of time here. There. Okay, so we've got a horse paddock. Okay, can I go in through here? No, I can't. So this is one of... We're getting near the end of this playthrough, and I am looking forward to doing the next one. I wasn't sure I was going to want to do another one. Oh, we're going to need water, too. I forgot about that. That's fine. I should have plenty of room to put a water tank around here somewhere. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to do another playthrough of this after this, but, you know, the more I thought about it, the more there's, you know, different things I want to do. One thing I want to put it to normal economy, because this, despite the fact that I have a ton of hours in, I sort of felt like this went by just way too fast. We were able to afford way too much. Let's see about flattening this stuff out some here. Okay, let's smooth is actually what I want. Oh, nope, that's flatten. Well, let's actually... for goodness sakes, no! There we go. I just want to make sure I'm not screwing up my path too much. There, that looks good. Okay, I don't know why we have a weird little ditch over here, but we do. Yeah, it has been a weird week of recording. Because, you know, this was a complete mess on Sunday, and I've been working all week to straighten it out. I'll get rid of this grass right here. You know, you would think they'd have like a little barn or something, not just a paddock. And that's it. I didn't want that. Okay. So this was a complete mess. I mean, I couldn't figure out why I wasn't making any money off from the silage. And, you know, we went through, what, half a dozen wagons before I found one that would work. Actually, no, that was the episode before this one, wasn't it? It's hard to keep track because it's been so long now since we started all of this. Doing the silage has been a mess, but we did make a ton of money off from it, so it is worth it. We don't need to do it every... Well, we really can't because we don't have enough of these guys to do it everything. I wouldn't mind having an actual front loader. Do we have the money for it? I think we do. Or should we go get horses first? Let's go get horses. Let's stick on task, and then if I have money left over, we'll get a wheel loader to help with clearing out the silage. So I do need to use a bucket right now on a tractor because although the belt works okay, not as good as it did in Farming Simulator 2017. It tends to stop and just sort of get stuck when it stops. But even though it does that, it still is probably a lot faster than trying to use the bucket altogether. But it misses spots, so it, you know, it's that way. Okay, horses. It's almost letting me buy. Done. At least they aren't terribly expensive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is half Because I got the big one, so that's half the capacity. So we'll just go with that for right now. And yeah, I did not get a horse wagon. Oh shoot, I don't have food for them, do I? I'll work it out. I probably can just go buy some food for them. Now, I'm not sure what all they need. Actually, well, the hell with that sign, right, Growler? Yeah, we're sending Growlers away. So let's go to our animal screen. Let's see. Training sucks. Okay, they need oats, hay, water, and straw. Okay. As you can see, there's a straw barn right ahead. These fields over here, the last one I did was wheat, and so I filled up the straw barn. That's oats right there, so that'll be plenty of food for them. We are going to have to get hay, which I will have to figure out what I'm doing there. What am I doing? What did I come over here for? I've forgotten. I think I was just bringing this truck back. Okay, so this... is it in miscellaneous? Yes, water station right here. Okay, so I think that's the water trough. So last time we put it right across from the watering trough and that worked out well. So that's what we'll do this time. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. Why did you do that? You weren't supposed to do that. Let's put this back to grass and we'll just regrass all of this. No. Well, we'll regrass as much of it as we can anyways. Okay. So I presume these guys will breed as well. So we've got 8 horses. We should be able to, get more horses as we go. How do we go about riding these guys? We go up and hit E. Scout. Oh, it does automatically name them. All he'll do is walk. Right now he started trotting for a moment there. Interesting. This is cool, except for the fact that he won't run, he won't jump. Oh, if I tap forward twice. Whoa. Oh, you don't have to hold the button down. You just keep tapping. So that's 2 taps. 3 taps. Oh, and now he can jump. Woohoo! Hey, alright. This is pretty cool. So we can't go to first person mode, which seems a bit odd. Okay, so we get off him. Now, did that do anything for us? Where's Scout? Excuse Scout. Daily riding 21%. Oh, so you gotta ride them every day? Interesting. I'm not sure what the sparklies are. This is his kawaii level? Okay. Alright guys, you do your thing. We're gonna need a water tank again. So yeah, let's actually take care of getting the stuff we're actually gonna need. Instead of thinking about screwing around doing things we don't need right now. Animals right here. Water tank. We don't own one, right? Yeah, we don't own one. Okay. There's the water tank. Let's... actually, let's go ahead and put you to work. Can I pull out of here without destroying something? There we go. Because these have grown far enough where I can start another round of fertilizing. And I can probably start the fertilization on this other field over here. Yeah, I put the seed stuff here because this is a nice central location. It's like, see, this is where all 3 fields meet. So it's perfect for... Whoa. The steering was stuck for a moment there. Didn't want to let me steer. So it's perfect, for being able to get to it for whatever field I'm doing. And to be honest, at this point, I don't care about paying the extra money just for the sake of the convenience of having that thing. You've been holding up traffic, buddy. Don't, don't, don't run over the growler. Come on. He was in my way. It doesn't matter if he's in your way. You're not supposed to run over the four-wheel vehicles. Um. So, anyways, we've worked out now that the silage is a pain in the ass. It takes forever to do the harvest of the corn, and even once you have it harvested, then it takes forever to actually process the silage. A lot worse than it's ever been, as far as I can tell. Although it could just be that I've got a lot more silage in the silo. I've been loading the silo up a lot better than in previous games. Because, yeah, more than $500,000. Probably ended up being 600,000 at least, if not 700,000. By the time it counts in what I did today. There wasn't a lot left today, but, I did get some of it done. Where are you? You're done. I'm just going to leave this thing here for right now, right? Let's come back here. Okay, so weeds have not started growing at the other end of this, so we're just going to leave that there. I do love this tractor. This thing is great. Sadly, there's no thing on the front of this, which is a bit of a nuisance. I don't need this for a stupid water tank. Do I have all my tractors out? Except for that one? I do, don't I? Shoot. Maybe I am going to have to use one of these things. Fine, let's go put this thing away. I'll use this tractor. That'll be a surefire way to get those weeds to grow, is to drive off with the tractor. I just don't feel like I need this humongous thing to go pick up a water tank. So we got that. Then I can go ahead and deliver some straw too. I'm going to leave this here so I can clean it. So yeah, all in all, not bad. I'm debating, the last thing I really wanted to try out in this playthrough was doing wood. And I'm really sort of hesitant. I probably should try it out just for the sake of trying it out. It's just that it just looks like it's going to be such a pain in the rear. It looks like it's going to be just so bad. Where am I going? I'm going this way. But I tell you though, once we moved up here to these big fields, it really changed the nature of our game. We were doing okay down the other end. It was, a bit of a struggle doing stuff, but it wasn't horrible, but moving up here, we just started making money hand over fist. Which I suppose just, par for the course in any business. The bigger your business, the easier it is to be profitable. The big corporations just seem to dominate everything. Yeah, we still have our one tank of liquid fertilizer here. I have nothing to use it on. Like I said, though, I am tempted to get one of the big liquid fertilizer spreaders and use that for herbicide. I know it's going to cost more money, obviously, but right now, as you can tell, the weeding takes a while, so it might be worth it. I don't know. I have not decided. All right. Hey. Maybe I can buy a small field somewhere. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a mower and a tedder again and a windrower. Oh god. Okay, fill this up with water. There we go. Turn it around. And fill up their water trough, so they'll at least have that. Okay, it's a little bit over half one of these tanks to do that. Okay, so that's taken care of. I will get them food, I guess, between episodes, because we are out of time now. But yeah, we've gotten our farm about as far as we want. I'm going to have to figure out what to do about grass. I don't really want to turn one of these two fields into grass. And this one I can't afford to buy right now. I suppose I could buy a smaller field somewhere, which seems a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, can you imagine trying to do this huge field? I'm probably better off doing one of these fields down here and using it for grass. So let's see here. Like that one there is teeny tiny. Actually, I don't know if I really want that one. It's too teeny tiny. Maybe 15. Get that and use it for grass. It's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit ways away, but if I'm just using it to get hay occasionally. The other thing is I could like split this field into two or something. Use part of it for grass and the rest of it, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Growler, why are you here? Growler's time slot. Growler's here. What do you mean your time slot? We don't like to do time slots. It's like sometimes the weekends are yours, sometimes they're Lance's. It's just, you know, it's the way it is. Alright, let's swing.
Where are the arid badlands? What's that stupid looking thing?
That's a robot.
What am I doing?
You're gonna be like an adventurer. They call them vault hunters.
What's the vault?
Well, it's supposed to have all sorts of good stuff in it. Is it just me? You've been getting a little sun there, buddy.
Well, of course I've been getting a little sun. And I'm on these islands forever. You keep making me get naked and start over again.
Well, it's good for you. You know, builds character.